Hey, you guys, Bill Kerbox. We're here with Cynthia Wong in Wailuku, and I'm with Operation Recovery Maui, and we're here today to talk about a very touchy subject. During the Maui fires, obviously, there was huge devastation, a lot of loss, homes completely demolished, all the contents. So what Cynthia wanted to talk a little bit about was the aspects of insurance and how you might want to consider navigating that this early in the stage. Take it away.
Thank you. Well, let me just say that insurance can be a very complicated matter to deal with. Most people who suffered losses during this fire tragedy have homeowners insurance. Some people have renters insurance. Some people have business insurance. And some people don't have any insurance coverage. So for those people that have insurance coverage, we call that first-party coverage claims, where the insured, the person who suffered in the fire, bought insurance, paid for the premiums over the years, and they are entitled to coverage under those insurance policies. That's what we refer to as first-party coverage claims. People who have insurance have to make sure, first and foremost, that they notify their insurance carrier of the disaster. So hopefully by this point in time, most of the people have actually placed their insurance carrier on notice. That's a very important first step in the process. Because most people might have lost the insurance policies or information related to what kind of coverage or policies they had, they should request complete copies of the insurance policies, either from the agent or the broker or the insurance company directly. As an attorney that's been practicing doing insurance claims over the years, I will say that even though people pay for insurance and they expect that the insurance company is going to take care of them, the insurance companies may become very adverse to the insured over the course of time. So people have to protect themselves even with their own insurance coverage. So I can explain the process if you want. Please. About...
So you're saying the insurance companies are not necessarily your friend on this?
Insurance companies are not necessarily your friend. Now there may be insurance carriers who are good and insurance adjusters who are kind, caring, and willing to come forward with advances on coverage. But, and there is a but, insurance companies, generally speaking, are your enemy because they really do care about the money and how much money they can keep in their pocket. So the less they have to pay out on the claims, the better off they are in the long run. We saw during Hurricane Iniki, as a matter of fact, that with the insurance claims and how voluminous and expensive it became, some insurance carriers had to declare bankruptcy because there was not enough money for the claims that they had to pay out on. So people have to be very, they have to take matters into their own hands with their insurance company. Now, there are different types of coverages under the policy. People are entitled to property damage. They're usually entitled to loss of use of the property. They're entitled to the dwelling or the structure. And the insurance company is going to require that the victim, the fire victim, provide information to obtain money under the policy. That information can be the square footage of the home, how many bedrooms were in the home, what kind of materials the kitchen comprised of, whether they had granite countertops or, something else. So people at this stage should try to make an inventory of what they lost in the fire, in the disaster, because at some point that's going to become very important. And it can be a very overwhelming process to go through and try to put down what the inventory was. I suggest if people have pictures of the interior of their home and it's in the cloud somewhere, they find those pictures and that they start to come up with the inventory that will be helpful not only in dealing with the insurance company now, but in the event that they become part of a lawsuit in the future, they'll have that information.
Great. I experienced this in the Malibu fire. We only had smoke damage, but it was unbelievable that the adjuster came in and said, "Oh, this is fine." I mean, my wife wouldn't even come in the house. It was terrible. They were fighting us for every penny. And I can tell you a very quick story, Lance, because you started talking about one of the pieces of that is the use. If you've been using your property, I'm not an attorney, by the way, as as a rental income. Lance represented an owner of a property that was making $100,000 a month, renting it out for different parties and things, and the insurance company completely declined that claim. So VRBOs and all this other stuff, I believe, can make it a little bit more difficult to claim. So is there anything more in this particular topic that you want to touch on? Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to tell people that in our state, in the state of Hawaii, the insurance companies have a duty of good faith and fair dealing with their insureds. So it's very important for people to understand that they have rights against the insurance company if, in fact, the insurance company decides that they want to lowball them or not provide coverage right away. They're entitled to the coverage that they paid for, and the insurance company must deal with them in good faith.
Excellent. Well, we're going to be going deeper on this and some other topics because I know insurance is a big thing. Many people in Malibu, and I know it's even more so here, uninsured, underinsured. A lot of the properties may have been altered, over the years. Some of these are multi-generation properties. So we're going to keep going on this. Thanks for watching.